did I tell you? Super Bowl. Huh? Super Bowl time. And we're away? Wow, that'll be awesome. Look, if this does go to the Super Bowl, we do, and you guys, look at this is how it's gonna be. It'll be your home because it's at the Cowboys' home, and will be the away team. Who would you go for? Don't get so cocky. At your little attitude. Obviously, my team.
Well, it's like me asking you, who are you going to go for? Raiders or Cowboys?
I'll go for the Raiders.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Raiders going up against the Cowboys. So the time has come. Let's send you out to the stadium and join the two men that will have the Super Bowl call. Here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the Oakland Raiders and the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Brandon Gaudin. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter, the cameras more numerous. I don't know, there's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll. begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a man who continues to climb up the all-time passing charts. Undrafted from Eastern Illinois, it's Tony Romo.
To me, Tony Romo is one of the great success stories in the NFL. Undrafted, turned himself into one of the top quarterbacks in the league, one of the guys that you would build a team around and expect to contend for a Super Bowl.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Dez Bryant, certainly one of the go-to guys, if not the go-to guy for this offensive unit.
One of the most talked about players in the league, as well as one of the most productive receivers. He attacks the football downfield.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. The play fake for Elliott. Now Romo. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
Offside, defense.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. Give him 22 on that one. And that leads to a Dallas 1st down. That's connection numero uno. Tony Romo going to Desmond Damon Bryant.
And how about the chemistry those two have built up over the years? You know, everybody always sees Dez as being so demonstrative on the sidelines, like he's upset about things. He just wants his quarterback to know he wants the ball, and he's going to make plays for him.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL, and a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses, and now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
There we go. Nice play, baby.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Romo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And it's now 4th and 3.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. And the first 3 points of the night belong to our home team as they get the field goal on the game's initial drive.
A good, solid drive. It didn't wind up in the end zone, but that's okay. You've got something positive on the board, and you got the early lead.
Fielded about a yard deep. One man in the backfield. That's Jones. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. J.J. Wilcox in on the stop.
Here we go. Red 18.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Nice play, baby. Nice play. We ready? Zebra. 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 We ready? Zebra. Hello, baby. Alert. Alert. We ready? Wide and yate. Wide and yate. Right there.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They do go for it. It's Carr. He's got time in the pocket. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Key him. Key the tight end. Here we go.
Carr now on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
We ready? Red 18.
Now Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Wide and yate. Wide and yate.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and that will tie us at 3-3. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of offense to run to only get 3 points, but they'll take them. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline somewhat happy.
And it's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. He's going to get the football. And he'll get this up to about the 40. So that one will get him halfway to the 1st down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now. 3rd down now following the run.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And incomplete here on 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They come out here in the eye. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Back near his goal line. Here's Carr. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
I thought it was supposed to work tomorrow. What's today? I thought it was on the 9th.
Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He gets this one to Michael Crabtree. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at 10-yard line. So now down.
How did he win? I thought Hillary Clinton was in the head. That shouldn't happen. So we're gonna go to war then.
Of the United States. He is now going to be called President-elect Donald Trump. He's walking up right now. You see him right there. He's going to be speaking momentarily. He's got his wife there. History has been made, Jake. This is a moment a lot of people are going to remember.
Well, the first time in the history of this country with somebody who has never held any job in government or the military being elected to the presidency. He is going to be moving from 5th Avenue to Pennsylvania Avenue. I think it's a moment that a lot of people in his inner circle did not even think would ever happen, but it was a decisive win. There are still outstanding states that we haven't even called yet.
Nobody in California voted, well, except for white people.
Right now. He's there with his wife Melania, his son Darren. He's going up to the microphones. He's going to be having a victory speech. As soon as I mentioned the phone call he received just a little while ago from Hillary Clinton, in which she conceded. She congratulated him on becoming President-elect of the United States. Now, this is a moment few anticipated.
Except if your name is Donald J. Trump, who said Brexit plus plus, and we'll analyze the results, but that looks like that's exactly what this is right now. So many things to look at and think about in what the new Trump-led world here in Washington is going to be like. A Donald Trump governing, a Donald Trump taking over the institutions that he called rigged so many times.
And here he comes to the microphone. Donald Trump is going to speak. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. Sorry to keep you waiting. Complicated business. Complicated. Thank you very much. I've just received a call from Secretary Clinton. She congratulated us, it's about us, on our victory. And I congratulated her and her family on a very, very hard-fought campaign. I mean, she fought very hard. Hillary has worked very long and very hard over a long period of time, and we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. I mean that very sincerely. Now it's time for America to bind the wounds of division. We have to get together. To all Republicans and Democrats and independents across this nation, I say it is time for us to come together as one united people. Time. I pledge to every citizen of our land that I will be president for all Americans, and this is so important to me. For those who have chosen not to support me in the past, of which there were a few people, I'm reaching out to you for your guidance and your help so that we can work together and unify our great country. As I've said from the beginning, ours was not a campaign, but rather an incredible and great movement made up of millions of hardworking men and women who love their country and want a better, brighter future for themselves and for their family. It's a movement comprised of Americans from all races, religions, backgrounds, and beliefs who want and expect our government to serve the people, and serve the people it will. Working together, we will begin the urgent task of rebuilding our nation and renewing the American dream. I've spent my entire life in business looking at the untapped potential in projects and in people all over the world. That is now what I want to do for our country. Tremendous potential. I've gotten to know our country so well. Tremendous potential. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Every single American will have the opportunity to realize his or her fullest potential. The forgotten men and women of our country will be forgotten no longer. We are going to fix our inner cities and rebuild our highways, bridges, tunnels, airports, schools, hospitals. We're going to rebuild our infrastructure, which will become, by the way, second to none. And we will put millions of our people to work as we rebuild it. We will also finally take care of our great veterans. We've been so loyal, and I've gotten to know so many over this 18-month journey. The time I've spent with them during this campaign has been among my greatest honors. Our veterans are incredible people. We will embark upon a project of national growth and renewal. I will harness the creative talents of our people, and we will call upon the best and brightest to leverage their tremendous talent for the benefit of all. It's going to happen. We have a great economic plan. We will double our growth and have the strongest economy anywhere in the world. At the same time, we will get along with all other nations willing to get along with us. They will be. great relationships. We expect to have great relationships. No dream is too big, no challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. America will no longer settle for anything less than the best. We must reclaim our country's destiny and dream big and bold and daring. We have to do that. We're going to dream of things for our country and beautiful things and successful things once again. I want to tell the world community that while we will always put America's interests first, we will deal fairly with everyone, all people and all other nations. We will seek common ground, not hostility, partnership, not conflict. And now, I'd like to take this moment to thank some of the people who really helped me with this, what they are calling tonight, very, very historic victory. First, I want to thank my parents, who I know are looking down on me right now. Great people. I've learned so much from them. They were wonderful in every regard. I had truly great parents. I also want to thank my sisters, Marianne and Elizabeth, who are here with us tonight. And where are they? They're here someplace. They're very shy, actually. And my brother Robert, my great friend. Where is Robert? Where is Robert? My brother Robert. And they should all be on this stage, but that's okay. They were great. And also my late brother Fred, great guy, fantastic guy. Fantastic family. I was very lucky. Great brothers, sisters, great, unbelievable parents. To Melania and Don. And Ivanka. And Eric. And Tiffany. And Baron. I love you and I thank you, and especially for putting up with all of those hours. This was tough. Really fantastic. Thank you all. And Lara, unbelievable job. Unbelievable. Vanessa, thank you. Thank you very much. What a great group. You've all given me such incredible support, and I will tell you that we have a large group of people. You know, they kept saying we have a small staff. Not so small. Look at all the people that we have. Look at all of these people. And Kellyanne, and Chris, and Rudy, and Steve, and David. We have got tremendously talented people up here, and I want to tell you, it's been very, very special. I want to give a very special thanks to our former mayor, Rudy Giuliani. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He traveled with us and he went through meetings. Yeah, Rudy never changes. Where's Rudy? Where is he? Rudy. Governor Chris Christie, folks, was unbelievable. Thank you, Chris. The first man, first senator, first major politician. Let me tell you, he is highly respected in Washington because he's as smart as you get. Senator Jeff Sessions. Where's Jeff? Who is that? Is that the mayor that showed up? That Rudy? Oh, Rudy got up here. Another great man who has been... Oh, Rudy got up here. Another great man who has been...
So Fox 11 is ahead of them. Is he not?
Dr. Ben Carson. Where's Ben? Where is Ben? way, Mike Huckabee is here someplace, and he is fantastic. Mike and his family, Sarah, thank you very much. General Mike Flynn. Where is Mike? And General Kellogg. We have over 200 generals and admirals that have endorsed our campaign. And there's special people, and it's really an honor. 22 Congressional Medal of Honor recipients. We have just tremendous people. A very special person who believes in me, and you know, I'd read reports that I wasn't getting along with him. I had
Bad?
a bad second with him. He's an unbelievable star. He is, that's right, how did you possibly guess? So let me tell you about Reince. And I've said this. I said Reince, and I know it. Look at all those people over there. I know it. Reince is a superstar, but I said they can't call you a superstar, Reince, unless we win. Because you can't be called a superstar like Secretariat. If Secretariat came in second, Secretariat would not have that big, beautiful bronze bus at the track at Belmont. But I'll tell you, Reince is really a star. And he is the hardest working guy. And in a certain way, I did this. Reince, come up here. Where is Reince? Get over here, Reince. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's about time you did this, right? Oh, my God. Yeah, say a few words. No, come on. Say something.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next president of the United States, Donald Trump. Thank you. It's been an honor. God bless. Thank God.
Amazing guy. Our partnership with the RNC is so important to the success and what we've done. So I also have to say I've gotten to know some incredible people, the Secret Service people. They're tough, and they're smart, and they're sharp, and I don't want to mess around with them, I can tell you. And when I want to go and wave to a big group of people and they rip me down and put me back down in the seat, but they are fantastic people, so I want to thank the Secret Service. And law enforcement in New York City, they're here tonight. These are spectacular people, sometimes underappreciated, unfortunately, but we appreciate them. We know what they go through. So, it's been what they call a historic event. But to be really historic, we have to do a great job. And I promise you that I will not let you down. We will do a great job. We will do a great job. I look very much forward to being your president. And hopefully at the end of 2 years,
Wow.
or 3 years, or 4 years, or maybe
Secret
even
tax
8
under $2.
years, you will say, so many of you work so hard for us, but you will say that that was something that you really were very proud to do, and I can thank you very much. And I can only say that while the campaign is over, our work on this movement is now really just
No death
beginning.
penalty. Wow, firearm and
We're
ammo
going to
control,
get to
yes.
work immediately for the American people.
Legalization of marijuana, yes.
We're
Woohoo!
going to be doing a job that hopefully you will be so proud of your president. You'll be so proud. Again, it's my honor. It was an amazing evening. It's been an amazing 2-year period. And I love this country.
That didn't make sense. Is it deadlocked or what? Because it said to reform the death penalty, and it said yes.
Have it, the 45th President of the United States announcing when he took to that podium that Hillary Clinton has called him by phone to concede.
Donald John Trump, the 45th President-elect of the United States, as Christine said, now kissing with the First Lady-to-be, his daughter. Donald Trump ran a campaign that was criticized by his own party, the Republican Party. There were other pundits that called it the death of the Republican Party, and yet Donald Trump
who says, "I promise I will not let you down." All right, well, Donald Trump pulled off an upset. Hillary Clinton was pulling ahead in those late polls as we were heading into today, the voting today. To get a feel for what happened here in this election, we have Dr. Vanessa Tyson of Scripps College. What did the voters say tonight? Well, I think they said any number of things.
So now we can't get arrested for weed, right?
Is that, the kind of behavior that Trump has exhibited, which includes, some rather nationalistic comments, some
What's up, officer? You going to choke?
racially insensitive comments, as well as some misogynistic comments, are not an impediment in getting elected. So I think, if anything, I'm very curious when you look at the swing states that so many of them went to Trump, despite the fact that Hillary Clinton had such a comprehensive machine in place, and Donald Trump had very small, minuscule campaign operation across the country.
So, Professor Tyson, is this as much an indictment on academia as it is on the pollsters? Was academia trumped, if you will, as well?
I don't know, and the reason why I say this is because academics can only make projections on the basis of the kind of poll numbers that we're getting, right, and the poll numbers that we receive. I think the issue becomes that there was a considerable amount of perhaps misrepresentation among persons who were polled and were responding, saying
that the citizenship web for website for Canada crashed, and it's not going to be open for like another 2 months. That means everybody is applying for citizenship.
Well, so many Americans went into this saying, "I really don't like either candidate." So I'm wondering, is this overall a vote for Donald Trump or a vote against Hillary Clinton? We don't like Hillary Clinton. I mean, I think that's definitely a very real dynamic within this election. I also think it's a very real dynamic that there's an anti-Clinton contingent that doesn't just extend to Hillary, but also extends to Bill Clinton. There are many people who don't happily reminisce about the 1990s. And so, and you find those people both on the right and the left. So, an anti-Clinton contingent does not necessarily mean a rejection of democratic principles as a whole. Well, not just the 1990s Bill Clinton, but the current Bill Clinton with the Clinton Foundation. That doesn't sit well with a lot of people. No, I mean, well, the email servers aside and those scandals, I think that, kind of highly problematic dynamics once Hillary Clinton left public service, and resigned as Secretary of State and went into the private realm. Even the conversations that she had, the speeches that she gave she charged large sums of money. This did not play over well with Democrats as well as Republicans.
What do you expect to see tomorrow morning and the days to follow? I know the Office of Management and Budget is in charge of the transition of the presidency, and the bureaucrats will largely take over during that time. But do you expect to see a different organization?
I'll be going to jail soon.
I mean, I hope
you hear?
Some organization.
Huh?
And what I mean is that I'm hoping
I'll be going to jail soon.
That there will be a method to the...
Because they're going to send people like me to jail. Baby. Oh, but wait, but I'm married to you. You're a citizen, huh? She's an anchor baby, too.
Strong right. Strong right.
After review of the play,
Four down. Check, check.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination.
Whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so
Heartbreaking.